Hi guys, and welcome to number 8 of the Lightning Ladz podcast. Of course, Mason here, and you've got James. So we've got a lot to talk about today. We have got the Milton Keynes Lightning latest news, signings, departures, and then we'll jump into MK Thunder, and of course MK Hurricanes. We've actually had a talk, haven't we? I've decided to do that next week for a special episode to get some more information on them. But do want to say thank you to the lads. We have got one of their jerseys away. So thank you, gents. Thank you. So and also before that, the big announcement. What have we been up to?
Up to no good as usual.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's the usual. Now we've got a big announcement coming. That is at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. But really exciting times for us Lightning Lads.
Yeah, definitely. Milton Keynes. First off, we'll start off with departures quickly. Ben Solder and of course Max Stewart. So Ben,
two big losses,
because Ben, he's been very consistent for the past couple of years. He's developed really well, mentally, physically. He gets in there, all the gritty work. He's not afraid to get the hits and even give a hit. And he had a pretty incredible playoff as well.
Yeah. I think he was our best defenseman, possibly with Malik Martelli as well. But yeah, solid solder. Good little name there for him.
Definitely.
He's a huge miss for us. Composure, skill. He's had a couple of slap shots. He's scored from the blue line. So we're going to miss Solds. Lovely chap as well. We spoke to him a few times.
We have
at the rink, and lovely guy. So all the best to him for wherever he's going to land.
He's going to elite, so he's moving up.
It's great. Great to see that. I know he spent a few years up there. I think he might have gone to Manchester originally.
There's been rumours of him potentially opportunity for Five Flyers. Apparently,
Five Flyers.
We'll talk about that as well.
Yeah, that could be a good destination for him. But as I say, fair play.
Good luck to
him to do that. Anyone would do that, wouldn't they?
Definitely
had the chance to go up to the elite league. So, 100%. Yeah. We thank him for his work and good luck for the future.
We do, definitely. Cheers, Ben.
And
Mackie boy.
We got announced yesterday afternoon, wasn't it? We kind of wondered if this was going to happen because he was on two-way with Belfast last year. He played extremely well last year for us, scoring a lot of goals, got his most points for
his best season with Lightning.
So we kind of knew possibly he would then finally take the step up full-time to Elite League.
Yeah.
But they didn't confirm whether he's going to Belfast or another team. So that's something to look out for. I'm guessing he's going to Belfast, but who knows? Could go anywhere. But good luck to Mac again. Got a few conversations with him a few times, didn't we?
Yeah.
Like we do try and do with most of the lads. But big character in the changing room. Big personality off the ice, on the ice, so it's a huge loss for us. But I'm sure Timmy and the gang have got a plan for us. So let's wait and see.
Yeah. So, and of course, re-signings in. The first one was not this week, the week before. Callum Field. Of course, he came back.
We missed Harry Gulliver.
Oh yes,
cool. Miss Harry. Yes, sorry.
That's like last week, wasn't it?
Ross Venus, wasn't it? I was driving up to Hull and he was on holiday, and so Callum Field was 3 weeks ago. 2 weeks. I don't know.
It was 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's quite. So Callum Field, good to have a local lad back.
Yes, he definitely loves MK, and of course we love him, and it's just nice to have that there.
It's good, especially with the loss of the season before. With Lewis Christie and Ross Green leaving.
Yes.
That sort of MK based brought up player is was less. So it's good to have.
We do need that in the locker room.
Yeah, Callum back on there, and I thought he did very well last season.
He had a better season the year before that.
And he's proving every season. He's getting more confident in hits and the follow throughs and the shots, and you can see his confidence.
He's scored a couple goals more. And he's getting better. He's still very young. But I think, because everyone's had their own opinion, For me, I'd just like him just to. He's a big lad, so I reckon just put. I know when you put a bit of weight on, you do lose a bit of speed, but I think that tiny bit of extra weight, I think that might up his game a bit more.
Yeah,
slightly.
He's still growing. I mean, I'm guessing he's still got a few more growing bits to do.
He's a lot younger than me. There we go. I'm already fully grown.
The whole team was younger than you, mate.
Pretty much.
But yeah, he's still got sort of bits to improve, but then that's same as pretty much any player his age, isn't it? But no, thoroughly deserves to be back on the team, and let's hope that he does indeed improve again, which I'm sure he will.
Yeah.
Now we can say the one we missed, Harry Gulliver.
Harry Gulliver.
Again, part of me thought he might have left. There was a lot of rumours going around, which we're not going to say who was linked with because that's not fair on that. But yeah, there was a lot of rumours going around that he wouldn't stay. So him coming back is great. 100%. Buzzed for that, and he had a very good season.
He did.
He was very under the radar last season.
Very under the radar. He's got everything. He's got all the tools. He's fast. He's strong, even though he doesn't look that big, but he's absolutely strong and not afraid to get in gritty.
He defends his teammates. He drops the gloves. He does absolutely everything.
You don't want to mess with Harry Gulliver.
No, Iron Fist. Iron Fist
Gulliver.
But yeah, in I think very much under the radar for what he did. Scored, quite a few points. I can't remember the exact points that he did.
I think he was on the 50+.
But yeah, he was got to be the 4th or 5th highest point scorer in the league for us. And you know exactly what we get for him, and he's rapid. He's so quick on the ice as well.
Looking forward to seeing what he does for next season coming.
Yeah, I hope he gets an even bigger role in the team. Obviously, the loss of Ross Venus and Carter, Mac, of course. So hopefully, and obviously Big Timmy, which will come back, dropping back. But let's hope that he gets a big role.
Hopefully, and then we've got the big one that everyone wanted.
The fans' favourite.
The fans' favourite. I think one of them actually.
One of them, Patrik Forsberg.
Yeah. Incredible half a season he had.
Wow, yeah.
He registered, I think it was 35 assists, 8 or 9 goals.
Points. I think it was 35 points, I think it was. Yeah.
I'm confused because I'm hearing one thing on one news and next minute news.
Yeah, there's quite a few different. I think it was 35 points. I think it was like 26 assists, 7 or 8 goals or something like that. But yeah, for a D-man, he was phenomenal. I think he stabilised our defence.
He did.
I think we were struggling at the first point up to Christmas before he came in. Spadders, we all love. He was in there. I think he was getting he was learning the league, and obviously it gave away a lot of penalties.
He needed help because if you look about the year before that, you had Louis Christie, but then you had the backup of Ross Green with him.
Yeah.
And of course, along that you had James Griff and the else, but to have Forsberg come and help him out as well, it just took off a lot of pressure off him.
Oh, it did, and you saw when Spadders did.
You saw less of Spadafor getting points.
More confidence. So, but yeah, Patrik goes up the ice, hell of a slap shot. He's on the first line in the power play, and you can see why for that shot.
And it's just his dynamic as well. It's just he glides through people. The skill. He's not afraid to put his weight out there. He's a big boy.
And he learned that. I think he was very hesitant at first to do the big hits and the play, but we saw it in the playoffs in the semi-final against Leeds.
And Leeds knew what they had to do. All they had to do is get him off the ice in that box. And of course, it was Ollie Endicott.
Ollie Endicott. Yeah.
He knew what he needed to do, and he got him off the ice. And what happened?
He scored from it. So it was a power play, but then that was what that I need to do. So yeah, absolutely.
Can't wait for a full season for that.
It's going to be so good. I mean, I would want to say he's probably. I mean, I'm going to put my neck on the line and saying this. He will get into the team of the year for the NIHL. I think next year, in the sense of being the best D-man. And it might not be his defensive play. He might not be the best defensive D-man, but I think overall he's going to be the one. I mean,
definitely, and it's going to be interesting if, like, because we've still got a couple spots left for Lightning to fill up in the defence. So of course you've got to wait the news of James Griffin, Spads, because I think we do need Lightning do need to have the big men out there, because you think about the team. Soloway have just signed Jake Bolton, and I've seen his highlights. Wow. And whoa,
he's a big guy,
and you've got Still Dogs, you've got CJ Garcia.
Yeah, it's a lot of big men, up, isn't it? So yeah, I think so. Yeah, Patrik for me will be hopefully the D-Man of the year for everybody, the whole league. But yeah, let's wait and see.
But welcome back to the guys. Yeah. And then of course the big announcement was the coaching.
Yeah.
Because we knew beforehand, because we're gold members, and of course we went to the meetings and stuff, so we had to keep our lips sealed. And we were hounded for like questions and everything, but we're like, we find out eventually. So, but yeah, Tim decided to step back
full time,
isn't he? But of course, I think they still registered him as a player potentially for cover for any injuries.
I think potentially the actual details will probably come out nearer the start of the season. But the way that the statement came out that he is full time on the bench, so. But I'm guessing. I
think I might have missed that one actually. Yeah, that's naughty me actually.
Yeah, I think so, but I wouldn't be surprised as you say.
I think it's a good idea just in case.
And I've heard the same with Lewis Christie, that he might be on injury reserve for the D as well. But I don't. Again, we don't know that for sure. So obviously don't take what we're saying is gospel here. But it's. I would think that potentially could happen, but I don't know.
Yeah, just have to wait and see. But I think it's the best idea, because you saw on the playoffs when he went back on the ice, cool, but before that he was on the bench. You can actually see him, how he's getting the play out there, how the players were, because you saw a couple times where he was suspended, wasn't he? He was up and
that was difficult for him, I think, wasn't it?
You saw him getting frustrated. I dropped you, mate. Sorry. He was getting frustrated because where we were going behind, they were losing their head slightly. And I think he just wanted to go down there and be like, guys, you've got the talent. Just come on, let's work at it.
Yeah.
You got it, you can do it. I think that's what he wanted to do. But I think that's where he'll come in a lot more stronger for the season.
Yeah, and he will learn so much by just being on the bench full time.
Of course, with badges and maybe future-wise.
He's going to do that. And obviously, Lewis Christie, Joe, and Timmy obviously know each other very, very well.
They know MK.
They know MK now, so very excited to see what Lewis brings. He is MK, he is Mr. MK, so he's only got his the club at heart. So I think
he'll help out the defence as well.
To work with the younger players like Archie, obviously Nags, he knows him.
And of course Callum,
Field, all those ones. As well. Yeah, he's gonna know what to say, what to bring when he needs to. So yeah, very exciting times for the Lightning. That's really about it for the Lightning.
That's pretty much it for Lightning. Of course, we find out next week the next potential. Hopefully, I think you got either Lawrence or Spadafor left to announce, possibly,
and
then the new people coming in.
And then it will be soon. It will be more new signings, won't it? So
looking forward to that actually.
Yeah. So bring in a lot of sort of speculation, haven't you?
There's a lot of speculation. We'll put some names out there, but everyone's saying things like, because apparently, it's that in 5 minutes, James has got a quick look at Hull Seahawks 6:30 announcement.
Oh yes,
of course you get this news tomorrow,
so you already know.
But we'll post it anyway after this. But exciting, because everyone's talking about
Svek leaving to potentially. I mean, it's vague rumours we've heard, but I mean we've said that Svek to MK would be,
because I think
perfect.
Dunbar from Soloway, he's just left recently.
Dunbar, I think I think he's going to stay in Scotland, if I'm honest. But yeah, I mean, I would think him could be
jump up there.
Yeah, but yeah, Svek would be great for us to have in the MK side. But again, Hull could announce Svek tonight, so it could be.
We don't know that, but it's exciting.
But let's hope that we can get someone like Svek in. Would be fantastic. Yes. We will. We said talk about Hurricanes in a properly in a proper video next week. But me and Mace have gone to a couple of games. We went last weekend where they play every 3 years the New York Blue Liners, like an expedition, sort of, not necessarily charity, but like almost friendly, isn't it?
Very competitive friendly though.
Very competitive. I mean, last time we played,
they won 9-2.
We won 9-2. You can see that New York were very much wanting to, win, and they did in the end.
You know what the Americans are like? They're very competitive.
Yeah.
And they did. They got some old boys there who are ex-firefighters, police sergeants.
Yeah.
Of course, Army as well. Yeah. But then there was a couple of people there who have some talent.
There was one guy, which we won't name him because I know a couple of the Hurricanes players were very
bit frustrated
with him. But he was, talent-wise, fair play to him. You can see he was probably.
Yeah, I got too excited. I kept saying, "Where's Tim Wallace? Quickly, let's sign him."
Yeah, he was very good. But yeah, he did. I think he took it too far, which I guess when you're playing sport you can do. But yeah, I think for that sort of type of game, again, I think he upset a few players from the.
Of course, they won. Side. Blue Liners. They got the win.
Yeah, they did really well. They did extremely what we thought they may well have done. It was my first game to the Hurricanes, to be fair, that game, so I didn't know really what to expect. But
quite entertaining.
It was very entertaining. They've got some very good players on the Hurricanes team. And then obviously yesterday, the actual league, I think, or the cup.
It's the Southern Conference Cup.
Yeah.
At the moment, they're currently sitting on top, undefeated. The last game they played before tonight was against the Swindon Sabretooths. It was Swindon won, and there was 4-4 tied.
Yeah.
But of course, last night, we'll talk about it more like next week. But unfortunately, the Swindon Sabretooths came off with the win with a 7-3. It was. I felt quite sorry for the lads. Bless them. They took it really bad, but it's hockey. It does happen, and all you can do is move on for the next game, and in a polite way, is kick some butt and get back on winning.
Yeah, they're clearly I would say the best team in that little division. It's quite evident for where they are in the league.
Yeah, because we've got a few of the players on our social medias.
Yeah.
And everything. So hence I've got the jersey and everything. And of course, a couple of other lads to talk to, and they follow us. Yeah. So, but yeah, good luck, guys, for the next game. And of course, we're bringing us all out next week. Can't wait to do that.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll put an announcement out. Probably we're seeing each other on Friday again, aren't we? We're having a bit of a catch up with some of the other Lightning lads, just to
the other boys
have a social. So we might start posting something there, or at least we might get stuff scripted up, won't we?
Of course, shout out to Matthew, Nathan, and Owen.
Yeah.
See you guys later, mate.
On there. So yeah, that reveals that. So exciting to talk about Hurricanes and later. On there. Is it 6:30 yet? No, not quite, but we'll do.
Let's couple minutes. We'll start off.
One thing I wanted to say, sorry, we obviously got released from. We're going to go back to the Lightning briefly. Is the playoff weekend was on there on YouTube that I was watching, and it's even though I knew the outcome of the semi-final, I was still at the edge of my seat, and all that. So, what a video that was from the guys that BASN, I think, is the TV.
It's now out now. The actual finals out now.
Finals out now as well. So I was watching that.
It was actually quite interesting, actually, because like we were there.
Seeing it a different view, isn't it?
View. And then, of course, when we're like, oh, it should have been called that and everything, but now we actually see it. It's like you actually do think like, oh, that should have been called.
It was a very competitive game, wasn't it?
That Leeds one,
very competitive. Two of the best teams in the league going at it, and as we said, sitting in the stands to actually watching it on the live stream like that, but clearly was
and all you heard was us and the fellow Lightning fans shouting. That's what, honestly, on us, all you heard was MK, let's go Lightning, and of course, we heard a few. When was it? It was Gospel? Because he had his
when we were singing.
He had his hockey stick between Ross Vince's legs. Yeah. We saw that tight angle goal, beautiful.
Got the revenge.
And of course, all you heard was Gospel, Gospel, and my wife was like, "Is that what you were shouting?" I went, "Yeah."
To be fair, it's great to watch those sort of games, isn't it? To get the different view of it. But Yeah, I know it's gone off topic slightly, but I thought I'd bring that in there because it was great to see that.
Of course, shout out for the YouTube channel as well, so everyone can watch it and everything.
Yeah. So, and now obviously, you might have seen on our social media a little sort of sneak preview of us being down at the rink on Wednesday.
Yeah,
there was a specific reason for that, but Mason's going to talk to you about that in a minute. So it was MK Thunder, MK Storm were doing trial outs, and they were just doing summer ice, really, as they call it. So it was good to be down there, seeing the Storm players, the youngsters coming up.
yes.
Very good talent on that.
There were
team.
actually. There was some youngsters there. It was just like on the park, skill, fast, and looking forward to seeing their futures.
Yeah, well and truly. So it's amazing to see that and what MK Hockey with the Storm and the Thunder do. They do a cracking job with the youngsters there.
Do you want to have a look at the whole news?
We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that in a in a minute. I don't think it's 6:30 yet. Oh, it is.
Yeah,
we'll do that in just a second. So Nathan Mason will do that now. So I'll call you Nathan.
I think that's an improvement on me. Actually, he's quite
a good-looking guy.
He is.
Yeah. So we managed to chat with Will Fry, who is the MK Thunder head coach, and the owner or GM Lauren. Just about a general chat, really, about how their last season was. We know, obviously, that it wasn't the greatest, and they knew that, but they were very competitive where the games they were playing in that league. But they just decided to drop down to the NIHL South 2, which I think we all agreed that was a great decision for them. And we were just excited to see the direction and the new era that they're now going in. Good conversation with those two. So thank you very much, Will, for your time and Lauren. But yeah, I think.
Oh, I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen.
Sounds good. I'm on my way.
Oh, it is Beck.
Just announcing here.
It is Beck.
Who knows Beck has returned to Hull?
Wow. So that's what their imports are. Wow, that is.
Oh, he's drinking a beer.
Where are you? Sorry, mate. I got thirsty.
Get yourself here now. That's all I can say. He's a captain player. To have next back is me taking me a minute.
Oh, I remember her.
Anyway, sorry, we're going off topic here, but yeah, Emil Speck has re-signed for Hull, so that's
official.
That's official. So yeah, now obviously the jerseys as well.
Yeah, so the jerseys, we had a sneak preview of them before. Of course, it got announced yesterday as well. Of course, we shared on our social media and everything. So right here, the home and away. Thank you.
Camera's assistance.
Thank you. You did well. But yeah, they're looking nice and sharp.
They are. I mean, last season one were equally is nice. Yeah, these ones are just. I like the turquoise blue, and I like the new logo on the front. But I like the simplistic of the away jersey where it's just
written Thunder.
I just like that, and obviously a lovely touch. There's a Storm badge on both. That I love that because the collaboration between the two. The Storm and the Thunder, I just love that as well.
It was honestly, it's nice, and also it's simple but also class.
Yeah,
and we cannot wait to see them play
in that jersey.
And on top of that, we do have some talks. We've actually got an own and loan sorted.
We got two own and loans. I've got one for me and my wife Katie, Dom Weathall, who is very, very good D-man. He's been at MK for a few years.
He got announced just back recently as well.
Friday, wasn't it? So, and then you've got
we've got Charlie Conroy,
who's a very good prospect.
Definitely. We saw him play last season, and there was during like trainings and stuff we've seen him. He honestly, like
he could seriously make it jump up to the big leagues.
He could.
He's phenomenal. His putt work, he's just great.
On top of that, he's got his brother playing alongside him as well,
which is great. Yeah. So buzzing to see that. So buzzing to get our jerseys at the end of the season. But no doubt we will buy one as a replica just for the pod behind. I know we've got an old one that's actually Lewis Christie's. Yeah,
Louis Christie. When he was back in the day, but it's signed.
So that's good to have on there. But I will leave you with Mason now for the big announcements.
Oh,
which is very, very, very exciting.
Drum roll. So so we were at the rink, and
as we know, Sunday, on that Wednesday.
We had a meeting. We had a meeting with Will Fry, head coach, and Lauren, the general manager of Thunder. And the big announcement is Lightning Ladz are going to work alongside them for the upcoming season.
Yeah.
So that is our social media. So you've seen a couple of videos with the announcements. So you're going to see a new one posted on Monday.
Tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Tomorrow.
Hopefully 10 a.m.
Or we might leave you guessing for a few more seconds. But no, we'll post it on time, don't worry. But there was a big announcement from ourselves, but also themselves as well.
Thunder I think they're gonna share other things.
Share a story. But it's exciting because it's new for us.
Yeah.
And of course, on top of that, we're going to be going because all the home games because we're local and we love Thunder. And on top of that, we're going to some away games, do some filming, some social media on TikTok.
We're doing the other plan is we're interviewing Will Fry after every home game.
Man of the match.
Man of the match. So a couple of interviews on there. So that's just good for the fan base of Thunder to see that, and hopefully the more we can help out, we can get more people through the door for them because they are a very well run club. They are such lovely people and
very family oriented.
Yeah,
and they made us feel welcome as well.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah. So we want to throw back everything we can to them and help them out. So even if we can achieve 10 new supporters come through the doors for them, that's 10 more people. I mean, more money for them. So that's the aim. You'll see a little bit more coming out in the next few weeks. There's a couple of exciting projects that we've been discussing with Lauren, which you'll find out in due course, but really exciting times on there for us. So didn't expect it, but we were just, as it's new area, we just put the question out there. And,
because I think I was sitting in the car, I was on my way to the range, local range. And I was just like, new era, like was at Thunder, and I was thinking, they haven't got much on the social, anyone helping them out wise. And I thought, we're local, we want to help out.
We love hockey.
Texted this guy here, and and then messaged them, of course, Thunder themselves, instantly get back to us. Yeah. And we met up, and
the rest is history, isn't it? Yeah. It's just, it's great. They allow, obviously, they trust us to do it. They've seen, obviously, our videos. We are new ourselves, so we don't class ourselves being perfect or the best at what we do by any stretch. We are learning, so to be able
good learning curve for us as well.
Yeah, it will help us massively to be doing content every week, and just bouncing ideas off each other is great. So
definitely.
So really buzzing to get
started. Very buzzing. But yeah, I think that's it.
That is. So we've been. It's a massive sort of our heads have been all over the place this last couple of weeks trying to sort this out, and with the announcement, because we knew this officially on Wednesday last week, but we were just doing a bit of content with how we can make it official, and now we're pleased that we can do that tonight. So
definitely.
But yeah,
guys, thank you so much for watching. So I've got a pile of washing up.
Thank you for watching.
And you've been watching Lightning Ladz.
Please like and subscribe.
See you next week for the MK Hurricane
See you next week. Not sure what day that will be, but we'll announce that out on there. But thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. And obviously, if you haven't already, look at Thunder. There's a bit of content out there that they've put out. Please like and subscribe to their socials. And we'll see you guys.
See you guys soon. Thank you. See you later. Bye.